believe that Much is going for a secondary as well if you look on the minimap at the 6 o'clock position, which is normally a spawning point, so it's not that bad because he can get out of it without having to use a shuttle, so that's of course a good thing for him. And in the meantime, he is catching these 2 Reavers now, and he does manage to kill one of the Reavers. Good job from him. This attempt has been thwarted, and on the other side, another attempt to fight up the ramp from Tazza seems to be failing, definitely. That Reaver wasn't that useful right now for Much, didn't inflict as much damage as he was hoping for. And in the meantime, it seems that Tazza, I actually don't think he knows about 6 o'clock. I think he's actually going to go for the main right now. We're taking, yeah, indeed. It's only going for the main. He hasn't found 6 o'clock yet, but again, Much has to be very, very careful. He does not want to lose that many probes again, and indeed, the Dragoons get there in time. Maybe a little bit too quick, otherwise he could have caught. And actually, the shuttle did not stop. The shuttle went through, and against Scarabei, oh man, just popping at the back of the last probe. So against Scarabei being a bitch for young Tazza. He really would have hoped for more from that attack. And the problem is that slowly but surely Much is taking the lead in this game. You may say, okay, Tazza has a secondary, but Much has a really big load of troops waiting there. And I think that it's only a moment in time until Much, who has been waiting his time now, playing very safe, keeping all his troops up the ridge, finally says, okay, it's finally time, and just says go, and brings in all these troops down the ramp, and he will get this Reaver kill. Nice from him. It's small things like these that get you sometimes even decisive advantage in StarCraft. So making care you give the death blow to one of these Reavers already wounded, and he has found 6 o'clock. Tazza has found 6 o'clock in the meantime, so this may be one of his targets. And finally, Much says go. Much brings down all his forces, all the Dragoons. You see them coming in a line, and actually getting a lot of kills from Tazza, so a lot of losses for Much. Much, however, still will be able to win this battle. So as I was saying, Much waited his time very nicely on that ramp, played it very safe, and now of course has the advantage since he simply had a lot more troops up the ramp. He invested in the Nexus later than Tazza did, and he now has 2 goons and 3 goons and 2 Reavers in Tazza's base, and he is killing the very, very important buildings. By the way, I actually missed to say this. I noticed it, but I forgot to say it. There were some Dark Templar, I believe, that were produced by Tazza in that battle, and they were absolutely of almost no use. So all his Templar tech was of no use for Tazza. Those DTs were killed very fast because Much had his observers there. And it seems that Tazza is going with this shuttle. He is going towards 6 o'clock, trying to get a little bit of payback, but I think by now it's already over because Much has the forces in the main. He is killing all the important buildings, and even if he will lose even all these probes at this expansion, it will not hurt him as much as it hurts Tazza right now to be losing the Templar Archives, to be losing the robotics facility soon, probably buildings on which of course Much will be concentrating on, and Much will of course also be looking to stop mining and production at the secondary of Tazza, which is still working very, very well, being established for quite some time. And of course his Much advantage is to give a big blow here. Then the game is of course in the bag for him, and he seems to be doing this very, very well. Nice Reaver micro with these 2 Reavers. Gets rid of the defending goons. He now comes in finally with forces at 6 o'clock to defend, and he kills the shuttle. That was nice. Killing the shuttle. A little bit sloppy from Tazza to load the Reaver on an already almost dead shuttle. He does manage to have 2 goons, and he will again kill all the probes at that expansion, but as I was saying, it will not really hurt much. And even this DT managing to get through and go whatever he wants will not hurt him, simply because he is destroying the whole main of Tazza. He is going for the secondary very, very soon, and you know, he simply just won the game. So The only reason probably why Tazza is not saying GG is because that would of course be the victory for CJ Entus. I haven't mentioned this first because I also haven't commented on sets 1 and 2, but I'm noticing this right now. It's CJ 2 and OGN Sparkeyz 0, meaning that this would have been a decisive match for this matchup, and it seems that CJ will go on with a victory. That DT that managed to escape has been killed now, of course. Much expected him to become some more, so he had his observers posted, and yeah, I think it's time to GG right now for Tazza. It's all over now. Secondary going down, and the main is under fire. So I'm really not sure what he's waiting for right here. I'm questioning his fairness actually. In the meantime, I mean, come on, it's over. It simply is. And finally, he does say GG. Whatever. I don't know what he was thinking about, but. He finally acknowledges that the Vampire Toss has defeated. He drained his life force, and even though this wasn't really the nicest PvP that I've seen, not that good of a game, but still a nice game. I would have hoped for a little bit more from Vampire Toss, but victory is a victory, of course, and CJ goes on with 3-0 from this matchup very convincingly. Hope you guys watched. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary on this set, and by the way, I will be trying to commentate on new matchups in the games in the days to come. If you have, for example, any ideas for matchups which would be worth commentating on, please leave this as a message in the comments. Also, as always, constructive criticism is always welcome. So please also leave your ideas of improvement within the comments, telling me what I should change, what I should add, what I should stop doing, and of course it's all thinking about you, the viewers, so as to offer you nicer and more interesting commentaries to watch in the future. And as I was saying, of course, go to sc2gg.com, register to the site because it's definitely worth it, and check out all the other commentators. You can find their YouTube pages through the links on the SC2GG front page, and also giving credit where due, thanks to John747 as always for uploading his nice videos to YouTube and providing with download links for all these nice videos from the Korean Pro League and from Korean OSL and MSL. Also, thanks for Team Liquid for their very nice pro gaming database with a lot of nice statistical information on the maps and on all the players. Check that out as well.